On each of these, we have to tell whether each outcome is impossible, unlikely, as likely as not, likely or certain. Then we are to write the probability in its simplest terms. So number one says, what's the probability of choosing a red crayon from a box of 24 different colored crayons, including a red crayon? Okay, well, let's see here. It's 24 crayons, so do you think it's likely to get that red crayon? Well, is it possible? Sure, but it's not very likely, right? I mean, there's 23 other crayons you can get instead. So I'm going to write unlikely here. Okay, it's not likely to get that red crayon. At least not in your first try. Right? Now, we want to get a little bit more specific, precise than that. So we'll find our probability. Probability is a fraction. So I'm going to draw my fraction bar. And the numerator is the number of things you want, the number of ways you could get what you want. All right, I want a red crayon. How many red crayons are there that I could get? Well, there's just one. So that's my numerator. Your denominator probability is always the total number of possibilities. Okay, so out of these 24 crayons, how many of them could I possibly choose? 24, right? Your total number of possibilities is 24. So my probability of getting a red crayon is 1 out of 24. That's a fraction. I can't reduce it. So that's my answer. It's as good as I can get. Let's go on number 2. All right, number 2 asks me to find the probability of rolling an odd number on a number cube and containing the numbers 1 through 6. Okay, let's see. I'm going to draw a picture for this one, or make a list. The numbers 1 through 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. In fact, I think I'll work backwards on this one. I'm going to do the mathematical probability first. Okay, so I'm going to have a fraction. My denominator is going to be the total number of things I could get. A total number of possibilities here. Let's see, there are 6 of them, right? I could get any one of the 6 sides. So my denominator is 6. My numerator is the number of things that will make me happy, the number of things I want. And I want an odd number. So how many odd numbers do I have here? Well, let's see. 1 is odd, and 3 is odd, and 5 is odd. But 2, 4, and 6 aren't. They're even. So there are 3 possible outcomes that would satisfy me. Right? So my probability of rolling an odd number would be 3 out of 6. And remember, this is a fraction, so we can reduce it just like we can with fractions. So let's see, I look for a common factor that goes into both 3 and also divides into 6. Let's see, I know they both can be divided by 3. So if I divide 3 by 3, I will get 1. And if I divide 6 by 3, I will get 2. So my probability is 1/2, or 50%. And so I'm going to go back. My second part, I'm going to write, what does that mean? Is it impossible, unlikely, as likely as not, likely or certain? Well, it's as likely as not, right? Go either way. Okay, it's as likely as not to get an odd number when you're rolling a 6-sided die. And last one, number 3. The probability of randomly picking a white card from a bag containing all red cards. Wait, getting a white card and your bag only has red cards in it? That's impossible. You can't get a white card out, there aren't any. That's impossible. All right, and the mathematical probability of getting a white card from a bag of all red is a fraction. The numerator is the number of the things I want. So I want a white card. How many white cards do I have? 0. Denominator is the total number of cards, which in this case it doesn't tell me, but that doesn't matter because 0 over anything is still 0. It doesn't matter how many cards are in that bag. It's impossible to get a white one. Okay. All right, that's that worksheet. See you for the next one.